What kind of beasts are in this bamboo forest? I don't know. Maybe I will find out. Let's see. After a long day crossing the city of Matsuyama and visiting its temples, I went off to find a campsite for the night. I made it just in time to catch the sunset and watch life unfold. This is gonna be my spot for tonight. I had to pitch late because, it's Saturday, so people are here outside. It was sunny, the sunset. Anyway, I'm exhausted. As you walk the path through Shikoku, each step helps you shed old layers of illusion passed down through centuries of conditioning. Humanity's original story, once deeply connected to the stars, the earth, and the sacred feminine, was slowly rewritten. It became fractured, covered in rules, and buried under systems that distorted its truth. Long ago, a powerful shift occurred. Councils at Nicaea, Constantinople, Ephesus, and Chalcedon reshaped spiritual truth into institutional control. The words of prophets and mystics were hijacked and used to build walls instead of doors. A new god was constructed, a god to be feared, not felt. What's more obedient than a soul afraid of its own creator? What followed wasn't about connection, but control. Belief became obedience. Faith became loyalty, not to the spirit, but to the structures. Nature was feared, the feminine was erased, desire condemned, all in the name of a god made distant, silent, and judging. Today, as things shift and the fog starts to lift, clarity begins to surface. You can feel it, can't you? The stories don't hold like they used to. This pilgrimage is not about finding something new. It's about shedding what was imposed. You walk not to arrive, but to remember. You reclaim the thread that ties you to all that was stolen. Divine balance, inner authority, and the birthright of direct knowing. You do not reject belief, you outgrow it. And in that shedding, you become a vessel for truth that was never lost, only hidden. The truth is not delivered, it's uncovered. To stay connected during my pilgrimage, I used an eSIM card. The signal across Shikoku was surprisingly reliable. I only lost reception at 2 of my campsites. I would recommend using an eSIM unless you are intentionally seeking complete solitude. And this is gonna be my spot for tonight. A shelter, it's gonna rain. It's perfect. Toilets, that looks so good. Wow. Nice. That's my really poor setup. My guidelines are too short. I did something approximative. It's alright. It's gonna be alright for the night, at least. Around stage 3, I started seeing far fewer pilgrims walking the path. Before that, I had met a few French, Americans, Germans, and even an Irish traveler. It was nice to share our different stories and experiences from the journey. My camp for tonight. They say you need to register a form, but it was not open, so I arrived quite late, 6 p.m., 30 minutes, something like that. For most of my pilgrimage, I didn't have regular access to showers, so most of the time, I did what I could to freshen up, washing with what was available. I also use wipes, which are really practical and can help you stay relatively clean for a few days. A nice shower, the third one in 31 days, can you imagine? I tried to take showers where they had showers, but it was closed. Only open in August or July, and one was in renovation. So I'm gonna enjoy this one, it's working. Nice. I met a kind Japanese woman there. She gave me something to drink and even some money. I'm really grateful to her. Haunted School, Part 2. Initially, I would have camped here, but as you can see, it's totally abandoned. How many random items I saw like that in the middle of nowhere in Japan. TVs, chair, small bikes. I'm not touching them. Cursed items. Temple 66 felt very special. The air was filled with the songs of many different birds, and the atmosphere was peaceful. It was time to descend from the mountain. I took the ropeway again, the best one of the entire trip. You can also go down by foot, but the trail is marked in purple on the Henro Helper app, meaning it's one of the most technical. It's not really recommended if you have knee issues. I didn't know it, but that will be the last sunny day of my pilgrimage. Temples will start to get much closer to each other. I will visit almost 20 of them in the last 2 days of my trip. I found a small park on my way and decided to stay there for the night. Nice. This is my biggest day ever. It was worth it. I had to head back into town that day because I could not make it to the temple the day before. Since it opens at 8 in the morning, I found a convenience store and charged my stuff one last time. I came across this resting spot, created in the memory of Keiko. It was built with 3 wishes: for pilgrims to finish their journey in good health, for children to cherish life, and for those suffering from serious illnesses. I heard voices coming from a dark cave-like area of the temple, so I decided to take a look. That was the last sunset I saw in Japan. I needed to rest. Tomorrow will be a tough day. I almost lost my drone this morning. Jesus. Thanks to the sign, Atlantis. Whew, that was scary. I will not do that again. That's the first time I see 21%. After seeing a Japanese man running from temple to temple, I decided to run the downhill too. I was afraid I would not make it to the last one in time. This is the Henro Museum, where you can receive your certificate of completion. They give it to you before you visit Temple 88. The lady there was kind and helpful. She even offered me coffee and snacks. I'm truly grateful to her. This road is full of shit. Everywhere. I just finished walking the 88 temples of Shikoku, and I don't know how I feel. I'm not gonna lie, it's not the same as in Santiago, you know, when you arrive at the cathedral and you see everyone is happy, you have this sense of accomplishment. Here you just arrive at another temple. 35 days, it's done. I'm gonna try to go to Koyasan, I think it's called, get the last stamp. Now, for the last night, trying to find a spot to camp. I would say I prefer the satisfaction when you finish the Camino in Spain. Now it's raining, you know, it's raining, you're alone. I guess it's fine too. That's my shoes after 1,300 kilometers. They were brand new when I started the trip. I don't know what it says about my way of walking, but yeah, they're probably gonna die soon. I'm gonna go sleep, and I believe it's my last night where I camp. Tomorrow it's gonna be a hotel. Oh yeah, hotel and rest. For tomorrow, maybe after tomorrow, I don't know. That was a long day and a hard one, and also the best day I ever walked. So I'm very satisfied with that. Anyway. I took a train to Tokushima Station and visited the Tokushima Help Center to ask how to get to Koyasan. They can guide you and assist with anything related to the pilgrimage. You can also receive a certificate of completion there. I took a ferry, but the first one was cancelled. I had to wait an extra 4 hours, but I had time anyway. I planned to go to Koyasan the next day. So, would I recommend walking the Shikoku pilgrimage? Yes, definitely. But I would probably consider taking the bus or train for a few sections. About 90% of the trail is on paved roads. It can get pretty rough on the feet and the mind. In some areas, the sound of traffic is constant. I even had a couple of small breakdowns because of it. Now, if you're planning to take rest days and explore more along the way, then yeah, walking the whole path without using transportation can be totally worth it. You will find everything you need throughout the trail, and if you ever need help, Japanese people will assist you. I was on my way to Koyasan from Osaka. It took a bit more than 3 hours to get there, and the same to get back. So, what did I learn during my pilgrimage? To trust myself more. Whatever came up, I always managed to find a solution. And when I could not, I still had this quiet confidence that things would work out. That warm, steady feeling. It came from within. I had always felt like I was on the right path in life, but now, I felt like I had the confirmation.